Okay, so these are the two different ways to solve this question on page 51. I go with one unit. The unit is either with the 1 minute or the unit is either with the total. Both works out fine. Okay. Right. So the next one, page 22. Doing my grades as usual, and right now we're all very familiar with this. The cost of plowing 16 square meters of floor is $368. Okay, the cost of plowing 16 square meters of floor is $368. So I usually, when I do my annotations, I will do the number with the units. Okay, so this is a statement. So this is the clue. Mr. Ho paid $644 for tiling his room. What is the floor area of his room? So I know all of us come from different teachers. Some of us, your math teachers, tell you to look for word statements. So if the last question goes to who what, in English you learn the 5W18, right? I'm going to focus here, okay? What? So when I see a question tag with the what, it gets me the close idea of what, zooming into the question. Okay, so for those of us, our teachers who teach us finding word statements, you will know that the final answer will be something like, the floor area of his room is, so if you are going to say the final statement is the floor area of his room is, you will know that the last one, the last part here, you will should end off with the unit square meters. In other words, let's go back to the clue that I have. I've done my annotation. I go back to my clue that I have is 16 square meters and $368. Two, 16 square meters, 368. So the two units given, square meters and dollars. The rate can go with either I find one unit as per meter square, per square meter, or I find the rate as in per dollar. Okay, using per square meter or per dollar as the unit. If I go with per square meter, so 16 square meter is $368. So 1 square meter will be divided by 16. Which will give me 23. Is it 23? Okay, $23. Then the question now is from 1 meter, 1 square meter is 23. I have to go to 644. So how many square meter is this? So I will use 644 divided by 23. Because I'm working, so the idea of this is working backwards. From 23 to 644 is definitely a multiplication relationship. When I move from 644 to 23 is division. So I find 644 divided by 23. That's 28. So I will get 28. So this one will be 28 square meters. Now, if I use the other method, go with per dollar. So I have got $368 for 16 square meters. So $1 will be 16 divided by 368 square meters. I can write it as a fraction. Then I get it to $644. So I must multiply by 644 to get $644. I will be 368 times 644. I can do my division or just simply use the calculator to press. 16 fraction 368 multiply 644. Answer 28. Oops, without the dollar sign, this one the unit should be square meters. Can you see? So both ways work. Either by go with the 1 unit as a dollar or the 1 unit as square meters. And if you are able to understand both methods, this simply means when it comes to an exam time, if you are able to finish on time, the other method will be a checking method. You can use the other way to check. Now, if you feel not very confident, be sure with at least one of the ways. Is that okay? But it'd be very great if you can master both. Okay? Now, next one, which is the last question for this week. Same thing, so I can choose either. I got two methods, either this or this. I can use either to check. Check the last thing, check for units. Do you have the correct units? Square meters. Okay? Okay, last one here. Cherries. So I got the clue. Now it becomes, after a few questions, it becomes more straightforward. You've got the clue. Cherries given this. $0.85. That's 85 cents for 100 grams of cherries. In other words, I can go with either the rate of dollars or the rate of grams. Very good. If I go with the grams, okay, let's say I go with the grams. Oh, here says kilograms, this unit. Maybe from the 100 gram, I can become 1 kilogram. How is it possible? How from 100 gram to 1 kilogram? What's that? Times 10. Okay. So 1 kilogram will be $8.50. Because 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Is it okay so far? Okay. So I've got 1 kilogram is $8.50. Then from 1 kilogram, I want to get question mark kilogram. Gives me $21.25. Then I use $21.25 divided by 850. That will give me 2.5 kilograms. Careful with the units is one of the most problematic part if you got the units wrong. Minus half a mark. Of course, in the intermediate, you can do the conversion. The other method, if I go with the dollars. So $1 will be 100 divided by 0.85. Oops, wrong use of equal sign, use arrow. 100 divided by 0.85. Oh, that's very difficult to write down this decimal. So I'm going to just write it as the fraction. Now I go on to $21.25. Use the fraction times the decimal. I just use the answer times 21.25. You get 2,500 grams. And that is 2.5 kilograms. So in a quick fashion, I did both methods, either by going with the dollar or going with the kilogram. Which one do you fancy? At this point, I would say, maybe for when you look at this one, the preferred choice is quite obvious. Which one will you prefer? Yes, the kilograms one. Why? Because the numbers are friendlier, right? This one, but yes, but the good thing is you have a calculator to help you. When there's a calculator here, it shows that this question usually in paper. Yes, in the paper segment, they can use the calculator paper too. Okay, so is it okay for you? Now, for those of us who want to try, you can go back and check out the video on YouTube. Now, so for those of us to try, you can try page 53, just one question. Okay, next week, we are starting on our decimals. So a quick reminder again, our schedule. So next Tuesday, you must be ready for the ALS lesson. If you want to bring your personal headphones, you may do so. Okay? What's my YouTube channel? Here. And you can just search my name, you'll be able to find. A bit slow loading. Okay? Okay, so have a good holidays. I see you next week. Oh, enjoy your show. Bye.